Hello, dear friends. Today, I'm very excited to share with you Calcareous nanofossils from Tibet, a very high plateau and used to be part of the ancient Tethys Ocean. Firstly, I would like to thank INA and the AURORA team for this wonderful opportunity. Our study over the past decades was supported by the National Key Research and Development Program under the National Natural Science Foundation of China. Here's a brief introduction about myself. I'm now a full professor at Hohai University based in Nanjing City, China, and have been working on nanofossils for 30 years. I got my bachelor and master degrees from China University of Geosciences, Wuhan, the most famous geology school in China, and did my PhD with Woody Weiss at Florida State and a postdoc with Tim Blulau at Penn State. I believe you know these two big names. I have been involved in 6 ODP, IODP expeditions and spent more than 300 days at sea. I stand here on behalf of a dedicated team from around the globe. I believe some faces are familiar to you. I especially thank these great people for making our research a reality. Are you ready to see Tibet? Okay, let's go. Here's a music video made by our Tibetan driver 2 years ago, and you can see the awesome outcrops due to poor vegetation cover. Tibet is called Shijun in Chinese. It's well known for its very high altitudes, more than 4,000 meters above sea level in average. This is why it got its nickname, the third pole of the Earth. Tibet used to be part of the eastern Tethys Ocean, and now it presents unique challenges and opportunities for nanofossil study. As we go into the heart of Tibet, we experience very special local culture and beautiful things. We can see devout people going a very long way from their hometown to the holy Jokan temple to worship Buddha. I believe you can recognize this secret building, the Potala Palace. And of course, the highest point of the Earth, Mountain Everest, and other beautiful views are right there waiting for you. Tibet Plateau used to be part of the eastern Tethys Ocean. It became too uplift when the Euro-Asia and the India plates collided in the Paleogene. Now, the yellow jumbo suture, the red dashed line, separates these two plates. Below, I will share with you the nanofossil from Chantan Terrace and the southern Tibet. Previous studies have shown that nanofossil can be nicely preserved in the Tibet materials, as you can see from these gorgeous pictures. Some of them were selected as cover image of the journal Marine Micropaleontology. So far, people have found more than 100 taxa in Upper Cretaceous, 60 plus in Lower Cretaceous, and 50 in Jurassic. These findings not only highlight the diversity and preservation of nanofossils in Tibet, but also the potential to explore ancient marine ecosystem of the eastern Tethys Ocean. However, the path to discovery is always full of challenges. The harsh conditions and the terrestrial dilution of nanofossils in Tibet samples pose big challenges. We must have innovative approaches and perseverance in research. Fortunately, dedicated researchers in this region have made the way to use nanofossils to establish biostratigraphy and recognize important geological events, such as ocean elastic events, KPG boundary. For example, Chen Nan from Chongqing University of Science and Technology led several studies on Jurassic Nannos and tried to locate the Taoxin OAEs in the Chantan Terrace. In southern Tibet, more studies have been done with nanos. For example, Shijun's group from CUGB did a long section in Qingzi area, dated the rocks from Orbin all the way up to the companion, and used nanofossil-derived temperature and nutrient index to identify paleo-environmental change. Back to 2010, Lilian from Czech Republic led a nanofossil study and identified a possible OAE1b interval from a section near Yamchuo Lake. My group, including Yasu Wang and Hongsu and students, take a further step. We combine nanofossil index and cost-effective geochemistry to identify important intervals. For example, we use Nannos and TOC, total organic carbon, and carbon isotopes to find the OAE1b interval in Qingzi area. Nanofossil alone can also be very useful in locating important geological events. For example, we use assembly data and multivariate statistics to recognize a OAE1d interval in Gamba area. Here again, you can see the beautiful preserved nanofossils. I just heard good news from PQ about this paper. Because most sections in Tibet are very expanded, ideal for paleo studies, but they are not very well dated. So researchers from other disciplines are desperate to looking for better biostratigraphic control to locate important intervals. For example, we use Nannos to help locate a OAE2 interval in Gamba area. And of course, a KPG boundary interval in Qingzi area. We use this nicely preserved early Paleogene species to locate the KPG boundary. When nanofossil disappear, it may indicate the ocean got uplifted and eventually dried up. With this logic, we date the final closure of the eastern Tethys to early Eocene. Please note, as the uplift progressed, more and more Cretaceous nanofossils are eroded and reworked into the Paleogene sediments. This is why we see a lot of Cretaceous nanofossils are mixed with early Paleogene nanofossils. This initial finding highlights the great potential for future study with nanos in Tibet. The rugged terrain of Tibet not only tests our limits, but also enrich our understanding of geological processes. Our mission is far from over because we're just scratching the surface, and there is more to explore. We warmly invite the international nanofossil community to join us in this exciting endeavor. I wish to dedicate this talk to those who have or had conducted research on the Tibet Plateau, often at the great expenses of their time, energy, and even their lives. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to email me.